Hello and thank you for calling the Auto Glass Helpline. Today we are taking apart a door panel on a 2014 Ford Focus because the window got broken. So these ones are actually pretty easy. You got one hidden screw right here behind this disc. You're going to go in the back side here, like towards the back of the door, and your ever-present screwdriver, push it between the seam and that will pop loose. So you can see the back side is where there's a missing pin there. And then the other part is this handle right here. It's pretty loose. You're simply going to take your thumb and push up on it here, and that'll lift that and start giving it some wiggles, and then that'll lift right out of there. And going to unplug that guy, and here are your other two screws you have here. You got one here and you got one right there. So you're going to swap out, that one looks too big, 7, looks like a 25, and unscrew these guys. So we'll leave all of our screws and stuff over here. To reach down here, there's a little gap, and we can pull that loose. Start popping that, and then come around the back side here. And this one, it's a little tab you can pull right there, and that releases. So you're looking at that guy right there, and it releases that little barb for you to be able to slip that off of there. When you go to put it back, the front end first, and then just snap it down, and that's locked in place. So again, I'm just going to pull that back, lift that off of there, and that is free to set aside. And from here on, pulling off our dust cover, accessing the inside here, pull the speaker if you need to while you're vacuuming it out, which we probably will. We'll unplug him right now, and that is your typical Ford, looks like the 4.5 or 5.5 screw for the speaker there. That is getting into the door, and looks like our customer taped our trim piece in here. So we'll stick that. This guy simply slips out of here. I'm just going to give it a little tug and pull down on it. Slide those off and that off. Put those inside. Lift our rubber trim piece out of the way here. Our felt molding, belt molding, whatever you want to call it. Dump that in the trash here in a second. And that is getting to the inside here. And let's come out here. And this person didn't use cheap duct tape. Looks like most of this one's going to come off, and it's not going to leave the obligatory adhesive on the door itself. Might leave a little bit behind, but it actually is coming off pretty clean. We've all dealt with those that buy the cheapest duct tape they can find. And it doesn't do us any favors, or them, considering they're usually the ones that have to clean the adhesive off the doors, because none of us want to have to tackle that. Peel that away. Grab some gloves and peel that window out of there. And now I'm going to get our rubber out of here. This one you have to pull out right here, because you have, in order to get the new piece of glass in here, what you need to do, make sure we got all the glass out of this guy. Make sure you're wearing gloves doing this. You want to stab yourself. But what you're going to do is you are going to pull these 3 screws here. Set those inside. And then get our exterior felt molding loose here. Like so. Set him aside. And then this guy right here, and give it some wiggling, and this is going to slide off this way. It hooks around the other side of the door there, and you have to get this out of the way like so in order to drop your new piece of glass in. So that allows you the access to the inside there. So, and if you want, you can pull this loose if you really want to fight with it later. I usually just let this hang right here. You can tuck that inside there so it's not flopping around, and then that way also, when you close this, you don't slam it in the door and break it, so you don't want to do that either. But that is getting in and getting ready for the replacement of that piece of glass. So pull your rubber back here, clean out all the glass, and then get yourself all vacuumed up and then ready to snap the new piece in. And these are a snap-in. You can see right here, it's your typical Ford, where you just drop the glass in and lock it in. So no screws or anything to take apart. Just make sure you get all the glass out of the pulley system in there as well. So, and that is getting into and replacing your Ford Focus. All right, until next time, guys. Thanks for watching.